sound good? All right, from Coastal Carolina, we've got head coach Kevin Schnall. Then directly to my right, catcher Caden Bodine. And on the far right, shortstop Ty Dooley. We'll start with an opening statement from Coach and then take questions from players. Coach?
Yep. It's great to be here. We're obviously one of 16 teams in the country still playing this weekend, and we're 2 really good games away from getting back to Omaha, like all the other teams, which is very exciting. One thing I think it's pretty exciting and proud to say is, this century, there's only 8 teams in the country that's been to the NCAA regionals more than we have. And during that same time period, we've got the 6th best winning percentage in the entire country and the 9th most wins in the entire country. That relentless consistency is something that our program's very proud of, and we're fired up to know that we have the people and we have the resources at Coastal Carolina to maintain that type of consistency and that success in the years to come. Excited to be here and looking forward to tomorrow.
Questions for Ty and Caden?
Ty, just talk about, kind of you back in the mix of things after missing a couple of weeks, and just the aggressiveness that Coach has alluded to all year long in terms of the offense and kind of how you guys have played and how that's going to continue this weekend for you guys to be successful at the plate.
It's great to be back in the mix. I got to thank the training staff and our coaches for getting me back as quick as possible. And I'd say the aggressiveness from our offense is something that we've carried with us the last 3 years, and nothing's changed this year. I feel like we're just as aggressive, and we're a full, complete offense.
Ken, I guess go ahead.
Kaylee, do you guys get excited? Do you guys get excited to play an SEC team, or do you try to treat it like any other game?
It's just another team, and we respect our opponents every single day, and we're just excited to be here and excited to play Coastal baseball.
I guess for both guys, just talk about kind of your impressions of this Auburn pitching staff as you guys have kind of jumped into it. What stands out about these guys, and I guess in particular Sam Dutton, kind of starting the first game.
I think it's just we have an elite scouting report program, and we dive into every person in detail. So it's we're looking forward to preparing for him and seeing what we can do.
We're going to treat it like every other weekend and take it step by step.
This is for both Ty and Caden. Last year, and we've talked about this for the last week or so, when you guys were at Clemson and you guys got so close but couldn't quite get over the hump. Now that you guys are here, just the emotions of being 2 games away from Omaha and knowing that the goal of reaching that peak is there, but also knowing too that there's still 2 games, maybe 3 to go before you get there, but also enjoying the ride while you're here and not putting all the pressure on yourselves to have to get there first, but enjoying the ride, I should say.
Enjoying the ride has definitely been big for our program this year. I think we've taken a step back and we're looking at it day by day. Today we had a very good practice, and tomorrow we're going to prepare well for the game, and we're going to play a game. We're just taking it one day at a time.
Yeah, like Ty said, just day by day and step by step, and we really enjoy these guys in the locker room and on the field. So we're looking forward to at least a couple more games with them.
Anything else for the players? All right. We'll dismiss the players and take questions for Coach.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys. You can roll questions for Coach when you're ready.
Kevin, I'm assuming at this point you've got a good idea about how your rotation is going to go. Can you elaborate a little bit about kind of what you're looking at tomorrow? Is it still top secret, or where are we going in terms of how we're going to do Friday and Saturday?
Yeah, Cam Fluke is going to start tomorrow, and then we're going to assess it from there. But we know for sure Cam will throw tomorrow.
Coach, you look at his numbers, and they're just kind of outrageous. Can you kind of give a little scouting report on what he brings to the table? I know it's a big fastball, but kind of what does he do for you guys on the mound that's been so good this year?
Well, it starts with his competitiveness. He's got a competitive edge that is a separator for him. Obviously, he's got a really good fastball. He's got really good stuff. The thing that's been awesome to see him grow from last year is just his maturity, being able to manage innings so much better this year, and that's a big step in the right direction. In my opinion, he's if not one of the best sophomore pitchers in the country, and we're fortunate to have him on our team.
Kevin, you look at this Auburn lineup 1 through 9, in your scouting of this team. What was it that stood out to you when you guys got together as a coaching staff to try to figure out the best way of attacking this offense going into this weekend?
Well, I think you start with Ike Irish. He's one of the premier hitters in the country. They could be be tough to handle because of they've got so many left-handed hitters. They've got 3 guys in their lineup with over 10 home runs. They've got 3 guys in their lineup with over 10 stolen bases. They've got guys that get on base and they've got power, and that's a recipe for disaster. Guys that get on base, and then they got guys that can hit the ball out of the park. So that's how you can score runs in bunches, and we've got to do a good job of eliminating freeze like always, and we've got to try to keep the ball in the ballpark.
Coach, how do you think your team will adjust to the unusual dimensions here at the ballpark, especially with the big outfield wall? How will especially I guess in left field with Sebastian, how is he sort of adjusting? How did you work on that at practice today?
Well, hopefully we hit it over that thing. Just like any other field, every field's a little bit different. It is a little bit different in left field. So we did a lot of work today off of the field, off of that fence, and he's just going to have to continue to manage it the next day or two.
You were there in 16. You understand what it takes to get to that next level, to get to Omaha. What's your message been to this team at this juncture, at a super regional, kind of the way that you guys did when you went to Baton Rouge and took on the Tigers in 16 to get to Omaha?
Well, the message doesn't change. I hate to say it's just another game. I get it. It's not just another game. Again, we're 2 really good games away from getting back to Omaha. We're only one of 16 teams in America still playing this weekend, which is very exciting. But the truth is, the message is the same. We talk about own it. These 2 words define who we are. It shapes how we win, shapes how we lose. We talk a lot about our attention to detail and our daily grind and grit. And if we just continue to focus on those things, the rest will take care of itself.